3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome. I'm the Armored Chef, and let's get started by naming our dessert. It's a mini cheesecake, which we're going to be using a muffin pan, cheese, cream cheese, sugar, and I've already separated the egg yolks and the egg whites from every, just separated it. And let's get started by adding it in. So you just want to put it in there, like that, and add the sugar in. And while I'm adding the crushed graham crackers to the bottom of the pan, Tina's going to take this and go over there and mix it for me. Okay, so what you always want to do is make sure that you fill the bottom up, because if you don't fill up the bottom, more than likely your cheesecake is going to run through and not cook properly. It's going to be all over the place. So you just want to make sure that it's all the way in there. You don't want it super thick, because then you won't have any room for your stuffing, which is we're going to be adding when Tina gets done, but we're going to have to bake it first and go on a break. But not just yet. So now that that's all in, let me just bring this over here. Now, we already have the oven preheated to 350, and your first bake time is going to be around 15 minutes at 350. And for a second bake time, because you're going to have to add the actual filling for the stuffing, that way you can have a stuffing. Okay, so which one? Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to fold this in here, just like this. Now, you got to do it till they're stiff. You're going to beat them till they're stiff, okay? And then just the egg whites. And now just mix it around. And we're just gonna fold it just like that. And when we get done, we're gonna pour it into the graham cracker pie crust type thing, and then we're gonna go on the break, and we'll be back after that gets done cooking / baking, which is all, I consider it the same thing. But you just want to fold it just like this, and that's good right there. Put that over there, and you just want to pour it in the bottom just like this. Would you say you want to put a lot in there, Tina?
You want to have it almost full.
So about right there?
Yeah.
Alright. And since we are cutting the recipe in half, we're only going to do 6 today, because we don't want to take up too much of your time like I have in the previous videos. Sorry about that, and I'm trying to cut down a little bit. I'm not the best editor, so that's another reason. And I am in a different kitchen because I am in Pennsylvania, of course. Came down here for the summer. So far, having a blast. So I'm going to continue to make the videos, and that's about it. So I will get back to you when this is baked. Remember, 350 for 15 minutes, and I will get back to you when it's all done. Hello everybody, and I'm the Armored Chef back with you, and I have just gotten my pan out and it's starting to sink. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and add the filling for it into here. Just like this. Now remember, it's a half cup of sour cream and 1 whole teaspoon of sugar. And next we're going to use vanilla extract, about a half teaspoon. Now if it was calling for the real recipe, you would want to use a whole teaspoon, but for this segment we're just cutting it in half because we're cutting it down. Time. So while that's all getting mixed, I'm going to go ahead and mix this, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back and I'm in the process of mixing this right now. And while I'm mixing this, after we're done, we're going to want to add it right into the middle. And you don't want to use like a beater for like a cake because it'll get creamy and like watery. You just want to use a regular spoon, just like this. And that's about it. So we're just going to take it and add it right in the center here. How much would you say this you put in here?
That's probably good. So it says it's just to fill the center that sinks.
And after we get done doing this, you're going to want to put it on 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. Tina, can you get the examples out for me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Show?
Yeah, go ahead, show them.
Okay. They come out kind of puffed up a little bit like this, and as they cool, the center is supposed to sink down, and then we add the filling as he's doing right now.
Now, reminded that this is only a half batch, and we're not using the real measurements, so just keep that in mind, because I'm trying to cut down time. And that's about it. Now I'm just going to pop it right in the oven for 400 degrees, about 5 minutes, and I will get back to you for the finished product. Alrighty, and we are back. Now, they didn't come out the best, but they didn't come out the worst either. But here's the finished product and what it's actually supposed to look like. And we'll give you the example of what it's going to look like if you don't do it right. So this is the correct. It's supposed to be yellow on the outside and have the white filling on the inside. And that's about it. So usually with the ones that you're going to have open next, like because we made 2, it's going to be really, really, really creamy like this. And that happens if you don't do the graham crackers right. It's just all water, and if it's not done right, that's the way it looks. So I think we're going to call it a wrap, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good night.